like to call to order the April 5th, 2011 Planning and Zoning Board Commission meeting and announce that we have got a quorum. First item of business is to approve the minutes from the March 15th, 2011 meeting. Are there any changes or updates to the minutes, or do we have a motion to accept as presented?
Make a motion to accept as presented.
Second.
Motion by Karen and seconded by Bill.
You got to be fast.
Not fast enough.
And so, is there any discussion on that? All those in favor of accepting this, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. And minutes are accepted. Item number 3 is public hearing consent agenda plats. Item number 3A, final plat of Valley Ridge Business Park East, Lot 5R-AR and 5R-BR, Block A 4.921 acre tract zone light industrial located on the southeast side of Valley Ridge Circle. Staff.
This plat does not have any variances requested. It does comply with all the zoning and general development ordinance requirements, and staff would recommend approval.
And that's public, let's see, we do hold a public, ask for the public hearing. So right now we'd like to open the microphone to anybody in the public who would like to say anything in reference to this. Do we have a motion to close the...
Motion to close public hearing.
Second.
Motion to close the public hearing by James and seconded by TJ. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Public hearing is closed. Do we have any further discussion? Is there any clarification we need on this particular plat? If not, Chair will entertain a motion to accept.
Make a motion to recommend approval, City Council.
Motion by Karen.
Second.
And seconded by Alvin. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Item number 3A carries as a recommendation to the City Council. Item number 4, public hearing zoning. Item 4A, consideration of a zone change request from local commercial, LC, to public use, PU, on 4.09 acres located at the northwest corner of Valley Parkway and Civic Circle, further identified as Louisville Valley Commercial Addition, Block A, Lot 3. The request is being made by Denton County, the property owner. Case number PZ-201-04-05. Staff. Mary.
Good evening, Commissioners. The property in question is located at the northwest corner of Valley and Civic Circle. There currently exists a building on site. Denton County is requesting to rezone that property from local commercial to public use to better reflect the public use of the property. They do have plans to build a 40,000 square foot building on the property, roughly 3 stories high, where they will be consolidating their different offices into that new building. Staff has preliminarily talked with them regarding this development. This is keeping in with better reflecting what government uses are in the buildings, and staff would recommend approval.
Thank you, Mary. Are there any questions from the commissioners? Any questions at all? Any open discussion at all?
Mary, there's no issue with floodplain there, is there?
Not to my knowledge. We'll get into drainage on site with the engineering site plan.
Okay. If there are any more other discussions, Chair will entertain the motion to recommend.
Why don't you open the public hearing?
Oh, do we have a public hearing? Oh, that's right, we do. We will now open the public hearing on item 4A. Anyone present who would like to speak about this, please come forward. Do we have a motion to close public
Move to
hearing?
close the public hearing.
Move to close public hearing by TJ, seconded by Karen. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, so item 4A, is there a recommendation for City Council to accept?
Recommend approval to the city council.
Second.
Let's see. Motion by Karen and seconded by James. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion 4A is carried as recommendation to City Council. Public hearing number 4B, consideration of a zone change request from multifamily to MF2 to general business GB on 10.4139 acres located at the southwest corner of I-35E and Grandy's Lane, further identified as Summit Ridge Apartments Addition, Lot 2R, Block A. The request is being made by Santa Fe Realtor Corporation, the property owner. Case number PZ 2011-04-06. Mary.
The property in question is outlined here in yellow. A portion of the property right here at the corner of Grandy's and 35 was rezoned back in 2004 for a multifamily. TxDOT, as you are well aware, is proposing an expansion of I-35 at some point in time once funding is available. I believe TxDOT has already purchased a portion of this property, which is not included in this zone change request. The property owner essentially has the remainder here in yellow and is requesting that that property now be converted to general business. I believe a large portion of this is in floodplain, will probably remain in floodplain, so there's really a limited amount of property that is either out of the floodplain or can be reclaimed from the floodplain to do some commercial. However, with the property, TxDOT taking the property, and there's new I-35 frontage, that is in keeping with other properties all along 35, as you can see, that are zoned either general business, light industrial, some type of commercial. So staff would be would recommend approval of this zone change request. Do you have any questions?
Any questions at all, Commissioners?
Question, Mary, the part that they think is in floodplain, is that the darker area? Kind of?
I believe it's over here. I'd have to look at the plat, really, to see where it's delineated.
Okay. Because if I remember correctly, kind of where the GP part is, kind of below that, there's a little circle, dark circle. I think there's a little pond back there.
There is.
There's a
And I think if
pond right
that's
here.
correct, then probably that whole area kind of just siphons down into that pond.
Right, and all those issues would have to be dealt with during the site plan process and
Yeah.
reclamation process.
Not our problem tonight.
Not your problem this evening, no.
At least not yet.
It can
Not
be
yet.
designed around, believe me.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Definitely.
I'm sure. Any other questions, Commissioners? Right now, we'd like to open up the public hearing for item 4B. If there's anyone present that'd like to speak in reference to this, please come forward. Do we have a motion to close the
Make a motion
public
to close
hearing?
Public hearing.
Karen, motion?
Second.
Second by TJ. All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed? Public hearing is closed. Is there any further discussion on this area here.
Make a recommendation to approve?
Second.
Recommendation by Karen, seconded by Bill. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Recommendation of item 4B carries for presenting to City Council. Item number 5 is the German, unless we have anything else from staff.
Just one item. I'd like to introduce your newest member, Neil Ferguson. This is his first meeting this evening. I'm sure many of you know Mr. Ferguson, but he will be serving. How long is his term?
Ask Julie.
2 years?
She'll know.
Okay. But Neil, if you'd like to say a little something.
Put you on the spot.
I want a cool name tag like he's got.
Maybe next meeting he'll get a real name tag on the front.
That's a Mary special.
Actually,
That's a
I didn't have much to say tonight, but it's a pleasure joining this board. I'm very excited about this opportunity and looking forward to working with this group. I think planning and zoning is truly the crossroads of the city's business, so I think this is a great place to help the city move forward, and I'm very pleased to be here.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Neil. Welcome, Neil. And actually, Neil has a lot to do with the arts here in Louisville, so he's also involved with the new Arts and Culture Board, which now I'm a part of as well. And they promised me, well, we've already decided that it will not be on the Tuesday of planning and zoning, so it'll be on the second Tuesday. So we won't have any conflict. But my Tuesdays are booked, so please don't ask me to do anything else.
How about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Yeah. So item number 5 is adjournment. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Recommend adjournment.
I'm sorry?
Make a motion to adjourn. There it is.
Thank you. Second, motion by Karen, seconded by Alvin. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Meeting is adjourned.